Hey guys, it's Kelly. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Wanted to get back with you guys to update you on my latest appointment, which is my second appointment with Dr. Wagner. I made a list of questions that I brought with me that I've been thinking about between the first appointment, which was about 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, so that I wouldn't forget what I wanted to ask him. So I wrote them all down, and I'll go through them with you, just so you can kind of see what's in my head, what's going on. But it was a good appointment. I wanted to be real with the doctor. I wanted to make sure, I really knew what my results were going to be like realistically. I know I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and seeing everybody's results and pictures, and everybody looks great out there. So I'm confident that I'm going to be fine and happy with my results. So I guess when I got there, I filled out some paperwork, went ahead and signed a couple documents. One was about my tummy tuck, and the other one was about the lipo, which is included with my tummy tuck, but they had some separate paperwork for each. They also went over the fact that in the state of Indiana, the FDA is cracking down, so they no longer prescribe medicine prior to surgery. So that's something that I have to pick up on my way home, which is fine, but I guess people have been coming to their surgery appointment expected to have their medications with them, and they're like, well, I lost them, or I'm sorry, I don't know where they went, or but some of them are selling them on the street, so I think it's a great idea. So I derobed, and they took some pictures of me, just like 4 pictures, front, back, side, other side, just in my brown underwear. Just something to compare my end results to. Dr. Wagner said that about 4 months post-op will probably be what will be my end result. Although, you have some swelling here and there a little bit after it, but he does use drain tubes like most surgeons do for this surgery. His drain tubes are on either side of the incision, which was my question. Is he having them on either side, or does he put them in the middle, below the line? So those will be on either end. I did ask about a pain pump because I've seen a lot of women have pain pumps. He told me that it could be an option if I wanted it, and I said no, I don't really think I'll need it. I think I'll be fine with my medication. So one of my questions that I asked him was, sitting down now, I have my belly does hang over a little bit. What will be the case once all of this is healed and all the swelling's down? And I'm very thick in the middle. My main concern is the way that my stomach just sticks out so much. Which some of that has to do with that, definitely. He will do some lipo in the stomach area, although he doesn't want to be very vigorous about it. It has something to do with the blood circulation, I don't know, I don't understand, how he explained it, but he doesn't want to get too vigorous on the stomach. Which it may not be a good thing if you do that. He did say it was an option to go back after I've recovered to do lipo in the stomach, but then I asked him, if you do lipo after you have surgery, won't that cause more sagging or extra skin? And he said yes, and I said, well, I definitely don't want that. I'd rather just work that off, exercising and eating better, definitely. So that's my goal. So, I will probably have a little bit of a belly sitting down still. Not as much, but that's something I'll have to see how it pans out. I asked him about his belly buttons because I've seen a lot of belly buttons out there, and I'm kind of picky about my belly button because in the end, you're looking in the mirror and you do focus on your belly button a lot. When you're not looking at the scar, you see your belly button. So I didn't want a belly button that was, you could see my scar all the way around it. I didn't want a belly button that was long left to right. I wanted a small one that was more up and down and hidden incisions, and he prides himself on his belly buttons. Actually, he said he's very proud of him. He likes them small. He attaches them top to bottom, so it would be an up and down belly button. He likes them tiny. He said his stitches are hidden. You shouldn't be able to see any of them. So I'm excited about that. I asked him about my stretch marks because I have one that goes above my belly button by probably an inch. And realistically, where are these all going to end up in the end? So there probably will be a couple still visible once everything is pulled down. So I have to be happy with that. I've got a ton right now, so I just wanted to really ask him honest questions and him be honest with me to make sure I'm not expecting, something that isn't going to be when it's in the end. So, and I'm concerned about the incision in the bikini area. Is it going to be in the bikini area? How tall? And he said, well, I stay within the bikini line. The morning of the surgery, he asked me to bring my bathing suit bottom, and he'll mark my bathing suit bottoms on the hip line on the top and the bottom, so he knows that he is going to be within the line. So that's good. He's particular about the location of that. And there was a lady that worked there who had had a mini done by him, and I'd heard there was a woman in the office, and actually asked her if she wouldn't mind if I saw her scar, and she's like, oh no, I mean, I know it was a mini, but kind of the same concept. Her scar was so tiny, 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 you could barely see it. I think hers was a couple years ago, but it looked great, and if that's what I end up with, wow, I was pretty impressed. So I talked about the drain tubes already, talked about the dog ears. He doesn't anticipate any dog ears. If anything, there might be a slight one on my hips, but he didn't sound and didn't really talk about it in a way that I would have any. Although if that were to happen, he did say he would go back and revise that area, so that's included in all the revision, scar revision, everything's included. So I wanted to make sure that was part of what I was paying for if there was something that I wasn't happy with. And he does sew from the tacks in the middle and then sews to the outside, which a lot of ladies were concerned is why the dog ears happen, but the way he does it is he pulls everything inward, like on the hips, everything's pulled inward, so that there shouldn't be any of that. And he doesn't do pleating. I've seen pleating videos. He said they never turn out right. He's very against that, so that was a good thing. Talked about seromas, what things to look for if I, thought there were some odd things going on. Red spots, what to do, lipo, massaging, knots, stuff like that. Hard areas to look for. Fluid pockets, he would drain those if need be, if I had any of those. Blood clots, we will be taking some pills for that. So hopefully that, obviously won't happen. I don't have to do the blood clot shots, though. I asked if they could take a picture of my belly while I was in the surgery room as soon as he'd finished sewing it up, but the lady that took my pictures the other day, she said there would be probably an issue with the camera and the sterilization and all that, but she did say she would ask him if that was possible. It's not something they normally do, but she was intrigued by it, so maybe they will do that for me. Back pain. Very worried about back pain. I had back surgery in February of this year, 2013, and although my back feels good when I'm, you know, vacuuming or bending over for a long period of time, or even sitting in my bed with some pillows propped behind my head watching TV for like an hour max, my back starts to hurt. My back muscle that they cut through starts to hurt, and you know, it takes a day maybe to get back to normal. So my back muscle is still healing, so I was very worried about being hunched over when surgery occurs. And you know, he said he doesn't think it's going to be an issue. I asked him about sleeping in a recliner versus the bed, and he said that, you know, a lot of women, they think they need to bend over when they leave here. He said you can stand up straight as quick as you want to. You know, he's not worried about the stitches pulling or anything. So we'll take it slow, but, you know, I just anticipate back pain being the worst part of it all for me. But we'll see. I'll be on some medicine for the first 4 days or so. That'll help with that anyway. And I'll be able to take a shower within 48 hours of having surgery, so that's cool. I'm sure it'll be hard, but he did recommend some vitamin C and a multivitamin, and I start on that. Stay away from any like ibuprofen or aspirin. He wants me to be taking Tylenol. No blood thinning medications prior to surgery. I think that's it for my questions. He's probably a few more, but he answered a lot of them. So anyways, I'm 19 days away from surgery, and I'm super excited. And I check in at 8 o'clock that morning on December 19th. And I got a lot of Christmas shopping to do. I haven't even started. And I keep getting bombarded with embroidery projects, so I need to stop taking those because I work full-time and I do embroidery at night, and it's getting kind of out of hand already. It's not even December 1st yet, so that's when they all start calling. My mom, my dad, my oldest sister, and that's it. They don't know yet. I haven't told them because my mom is kind of a 20 questioner. Sorry, Mom. But I need to have positive influence in my life right now, and sometimes she doesn't offer that to me when I get excited about something. So my husband's family knows, and they all know, and they support me 100%. So I'll tell my mom, but it will probably be maybe a day before, a day after. You know, just maybe I'll change my mind and tell her beforehand, but I don't want the whole world to know. So sorry, Mom, that I haven't told you. But I will. You'll find out. That's it for now, guys. I will get back with you before surgery for sure. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting kind of anxious. Definitely a big Christmas gift. And all the ladies at my husband's side, we all wanted one of these for Christmas. But, I guess I'm the guinea pig. So I'll be the guinea pig. Anyway, I'll let you go, and I guess comment below the video if you want. I'll answer any of your questions, and talk to you soon. Bye.